Hey everybody, my name's Al, and today we're going to have some fun cooking an egg. So to start, what we're going to need, an oven, frying pan, some sort of lubricant. I like oil, some people use Pam spray, you can use butter, and one egg. So to start things off, put your pan in the oven, turn it up, medium high, and put about a tablespoon's worth of oil in there. Now you're going to want to let that heat up first. The idea here is you want a nice hot pan with some hot oil. What that does when you put the egg on there, it helps the water evaporate from the egg, creating a nice layer of water between the egg and the oil. Since water and oil don't mix, it prevents the egg from directly contacting the pan, and you won't have egg stuck to your pan, which makes for a much better egg. So while the pan's heating up, let's look at our egg. Now eggs are wonderful things. Natural, biological, comes from nature, a ridiculously strong shape. If you press on the long side, you can put a lot of pressure on here, and the egg will not crack. It's pretty awesome. Not just that, there's like 1,000 little micropores on here, allowing the egg to breathe air, yet nothing spills out of it. Pretty cool stuff. Let's get cracking. Try not to get too many eggshells in there, it's not so tasty. Now let's look at what we have here. Here you got an egg. The yellow part, known as the egg yolk, that contains a lot of proteins, a lot of fats, and a lot of vitamins. A little mixture of everything. Then you got this liquidy stuff on the outside, the egg white. That's called the albumin. That's basically all protein and water. So the idea with these proteins here is they're all bundled up, little crazy little proteins that don't stick too well together because of their shape. They're all contorted. And that's why you have a nice liquid state on your eggs. So we'll take our egg, just drop it in. You hear that awesome sizzling when you put that egg in? That's exactly what you want. That's the water evaporating from the egg, like we were talking about before, creating that non-stick layer between the pan and the oil. So this is what you need to have an egg cooking properly. If you put your egg in and it's not sizzling, that means the pan's probably not hot enough, the oil is probably not hot enough, and you might get stuck with some stuck eggs. So you remember those spirally proteins I was talking about before, the ones in the albumin? Well, if you look at that there, it's turning all nice and white. What's happening is the heat from the pan is denaturing the proteins. What that means is it's instead of spiral, they're getting straightened up and they're getting broken down. Allows them to clump together and much tighter, much closer, creating a more solid mass and adding some color to it. So that's what you see when the egg's cooking. Alright, our egg's cooking up real nice now. See if I can flip it over here. See how well this non-stick works. Oh, look, it's coming off good. See if I can slide it under. Broke a little yolk, but what do you say? You can't make a cake without breaking a few eggs. So you see this browning you get on the side here? That's called the Maillard effect. That happens when you add heat to basically any sort of food. The idea is that the heat breaks down some of the chemical compounds of the food, creating the browning, but also what it does is it releases some hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are a series of hydrogen and carbon atoms. You can have a small chain, you can have long chains, and that's actually what creates the pleasant odor you get when you're smelling the egg. Oh, that smells nice. We're cooking good here. That's some good hydrocarbons. Our egg's looking pretty good right now. I'm just going to grab myself a plate. Just going to scoop this off. Look at that. Came off perfect. Turn the heat off. There you go. We got a nice fried egg cooked with a side of knowledge. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I'm going to enjoy eating this here egg. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you have a great day.